I'm King Ises. They're not going to criticize me anymore because they know of my work now. True medicines are judged by the quality of the result. It really tastes nice and it gives that vibes and manner say it make them. This is the first thing I would normally give to a diabetic patient, and most patients as well.
King Ises. Yes?
Salutation.
Yes.
Royal blessing and healing.
Okay. We're gonna go way back. Way back. Where did it all begin?
It's all begin from pain. As them said, through pain comes the greatest things, because my pain is the demise of my mom, you know, the death of my mom. Cancer killed my mom when I was 9. So the demise of my mom is what inspires and motivates me to study holistic medicine, because I say, cancer killed mommy, so I decide to kill back cancer. So that's what I'm doing internationally and proudly. So it's all begin there. That's my pain and also my glory.
Okay, let's go way back as well. Where were you born?
I was born De La Vega City, Spanish Town, as a chronic say. But of course, Spanish Town Hospital.
Spanish Town Hospital.
Yeah, man.
And you was grew up in Spanish Town?
No, I was grew up in Old Harbour Bay with mommy until me forward and live at Old Harbour here with, you know, granddad. That's my dad's side of family. So most of my earlier life is in Old Harbour Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like as a youngster in Old Harbour Bay?
I would say industrious and productive. You got to be vigilant. You got to be, you know, smart as well in every aspect, and, you know, hustling. So if I should define the life in Old Harbour Bay with one word, it would be hustle. Old Harbour Bay teach you to hustle, because cancer kill mommy. You know, we grow on the beach and the seaside there. East Bay Drive to be specific, Dagger Bay. So as a youth growing up, you know, without a mom, dad passed through now and then do him can they deal with mama, your auntie them. So you're on the beach, so you're there among the fishermen. So the fishermen them come in from sea with the net, you help them to pick the fish. You know, you help them to stick the pot. All them little things, they get your little heap of fish, you sell it to the vendor, you save your money, get your lunch money, go school, buy your shoes, your car key, and, you know, help yourself to help yourself.
Okay. Schooling. Yeah. Tell me about schooling.
Old Harbour Bay Primary School. Primary, that word primary, it means most important or prominent. And for real, I think that's still my most important part of schooling, because that's where I developed the fundamental of mindset to know that you can be anything you want to be. Because I wasn't the brightest boy when I just started primary school, but fortunately from grade 1 to 6, I'm #1. Prefect, everything. So to this day, my school brethren them still see me and still make me know, say big up in her, because from day one you've been doing it. And from Old Harbour Bay Primary to Old Harbour High School, and it never stopped. Get distracted though in high school, a little bit from the knowledge and, you know, the peruse reading as I was in primary school, because of basketball, football, the beautiful ladies and friends and all of that. But after high school, I found out that I've been distracted. because it's like I lost my purpose and, you know, my objectives. So when I leave high school, I'm like, wow, when did one burn me I go high school? Come to me like, wow, I never remember. And I was so damn bright. So I realized that, you know, if mama was here as well, me I'd be a doctor because I love science subject. I was number one in science subjects as well. So I say, you know what? You know, man, I go find them own self in one way or another. So it was a herbalist found in and out of the Bay Area selling holistic products, books, and all of that. And, you know, I find interest in reading the Back to Eden book.
What age was this?
I was age 17. That was after high school, as I said. Yeah, so I fell in love with it now, and I said, wait, if mommy did have them knowledge that she could have really saved herself, you know, because the book I show you say, even cancer occur from the large intestine because it's the chronic intoxication and the consumption and ingestion of taking the improper food that cause people to have cancer. So I say, you know, there must be greater things about, you know, this way of life and this book and everything. And I just start to impart the knowledge in every aspect I can. And I found out that I really love this and this is where I belong and this is home. And, you know, I think mommy made the sacrifice so I can help everyone else, mommy, as I'm doing, you know, and I'm helping my aunts and everyone else as well. Including myself.
Yeah, yeah. After secondary school, college, university, where did you go?
All right, I done some classes, you know, some colleges and all of that, but it wasn't anything massive to, you know, grant me that success in knowledge, as I would say. So, you know, I never have the money to really sponsor myself, you know, for full, you know, college and UE. But luckily, as a great reader, I came across Marcus Garvey knowledge. And Marcus Garvey let me know that, you know, he was one of them that never been to the colleges and the universities in the beginning, but because of the love for knowledge, he make himself who he is. So he's self-taught and he's self-made. So I implement that inspiration from the book that Marcus Garvey wrote that called A Message to My People. In the book, in the message, A Message to My People, he said, you must read at least 5 hours every day and make sure you study foreign words, because people them that go into school is the same thing they must study. And when you teach yourself, it's like there's no farmer diluting to the knowledge. So I took knowledge very seriously from that and invest my time in reading, meditating, and, you know, studying the right knowledges as well and making myself approve. And this is where it got me, helping people worldwide.
So, how did it all start now, building your success?
I'm a young entrepreneur, I must say. I'm a hustler, as I said before, and I think that's what, you know, inspired me to be such a great entrepreneur as well. So I started out making juices. There's a juice that called Long Distance Tula. Yeah, that I created. Mother sing the song Man a Long Distance Tula. And I decided to create a juice from that, you know, from my expertise. And I came up with a power punch with pumpkin seed, peanut, you know, a little ginseng and molasses, honey, and I used to use soy back then as well in it. And, you know, a little touch of roots, so everyone, and tonic. So everyone was like, your punch is not just a punch, you know. It really tastes nice and it gives that vibes and manner, say it make them lift strong and energetic and all of that. So, you know, I say, all right, if you want to love this, I too. And it's a real great punch. And Old Harbour is a place to be known for a lot of people making juices, like Rassat and them man used to make juice back in the days, and a lot of other juice man Old Harbour. So I find out say people think that my juice is exceptional to a level, so I say, well, let's get it in the supermarkets. So I started out getting it into the supermarkets while I was studying The Secret. Yeah, I must say. Yeah, because, you know, it's good to share a lot of time where you get the power knowledge source from as well, you know, the motivation. I was studying The Secret and it was showing me that there's nothing I can't do that I really want to do if I really want to do it. And I must see myself doing it. So I started putting like 12 juices into each supermarkets, gas station, because I did have a restaurant, so people know me to cook good food, healthy food as well, because ever since I started studying holistic medicine, I became a vegetarian immediately, because my mom was a lover of pork, pig chackers, salt beef, all of those, mutton, everything. And I found out that it's the diet that mommy have that really trigger off the cancer cells and the free radicals in our body. So, you know, me did become a vegetarian immediately, yeah. So, you know, me have the knowledge to cook, make the best of juices as well, and people know me for that. I used to feed the banks, all the banks in Old Harbour, NCB, Jamaica National, Scotia, and People Corporate Credit Union as well, PCC. So my name is here for that. So me emulate on it. So when I go to the supermarket, I'm say, oh, the Virgin own the health food store up at Dougal Plaza. So me have a proper place, big proper store, so people know me for that already. So immediately nobody never reject me bringing in my juices to the stores. So it started there.
What age you started?
All right.
What age?
Yeah, it was 2010, 2010 when I started out the juicing thing. And those two, I was making long distance tool, as I said, and it inspired me to start to do beetroot, soursop, sea moss, carrot, and everything. So when I started out giving dozen, 6, then it increased. Some place taking 6 dozen, 4 dozen. So it's like I was visualizing my checks. As well, the secret, the knowledge taught me. I used to get checks for $6,000. And I started visualizing getting checks for 18,000. Then I said, wait, I can't bring it further. I get checks now for 46,000. When I started getting those checks, I was thinking that, wow, wonder if it's just a luck or something. But I said, no, I'm working hard, because I was sweating. I was riding a bicycle to do my juice delivery. I must say this, to young entrepreneur people that want to go somewhere, I want you to take this to, you know, empower yourself to reach to the top of anywhere you are. I was riding a bicycle delivering my juices and my food round town. See, I was using the scandal bags, the double scandal bags to do my delivery, because it's frozen juice I'm delivering and it's easier for me to ride with the bag or to walk with 2 bags. So I used to walk like for the entire day. Even time me dirty, because around town. And I like, yeah, I try to be dirty, but the vehicle, the trucks, everything. And you know, I was, as I say, what age? I think I was 32. Yeah, that was 32, because we're at 22 now. Yeah, and I'm 40 now, to be specific. So I was 32. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so, you know, from there, interacting and affiliating with the people around town, bank managers, lawyers, everyone respect me, you know. So if somebody feel sick because of me and them chef, make them juice and them food people that doing designated meals a day. They would tell me that, you know, my sinusitis is on me. This is on me, but in the process, remember I was studying holistic medicine in the same time, and I love to read. So if you check my house right now, you find 100 great books. Yeah, right now. Yeah, man. So if somebody said them belly at them, I would be like, I can make you a cleanse, you know. Maybe you need a little detox or something, man. You know, they would be like, yeah, man, I'll try and think from you. Because your food make me feel better than how me used to eat. Me not bloated anymore, me have more energy and all of that. So I would bring medicine from home that I create to aid people from them afflictions, and they'll be getting help and like, wow, that thing that you gave me work. To be specific, one bank manager, Jane bank manager, I wish not to call her name, but me know she's a lady who love me, so I make a big erupt. It was Miss Samuel. Her name is Miss Samuel. She had this bad sinusitis problem because she's working in the AC in the office, can't go nowhere. At daytime, she's stuck in there. She's the manager. So she's not getting any oxygen, you know, to help to clear the nasal passages and all of that. So she clogged with mucus, so she can't sleep at night and she go. So I made the cleanse and the cure, because I call one colon cleanse and one cure all. So I never even label them. It's that them they just in my head. See? So when I give her, I said, this is the cleanse and this is the cure. And she said, how much money me for give? And I say, no man, if you're gonna pay me to make you feel better. Don't pay me because I create this for you, because I make money off you every day already. You know, and I really make this to help you. Yeah. So she laughed. 3 days time, I see her back. She said, you don't notice the difference from me. I'm say, no, not really. Why? She said, look on my face. Me I breathe good. Me sleep. Me say, every day me call her name. I couldn't wait to come to work to see her. She said, it's the best weekend she had. And even her husband sent something for me. And I say, yeah. And she said, yeah man, he said something for you. I'm saying, but me never really ready for the result yet till Miss Samuels. And she said, why? And I say, it'll take you the next 7 days to feel super good. And she said, all right, let me continue. And she did proceed. And she tell me, say, you know exactly what you're saying, because guess what? I did mucus and all like the seating in the bathroom, me gone and me feel different and everything. And she said, you know them two products there can make you be a very rich man. And I say, I never thought of that. And she said, yeah, them two products there can make you be very rich. And not only that, you're gonna help people all over the world. And that one thing that she said, it ring a bell in my head like, you can help people all over the world. That's what me really want to do, because me always say my mother make the sacrifice so me can help other people. You get me? So me I said, maybe this is it. Just like that. And so said, so done. I started out making 12 colon cleanse, 12 cure all. I had a shop at shop number 7 Dougal Plaza. I still have that shop now. I'm going 13 years now with that store. Shop number 7 Old Harbour Dougal Plaza. That's where I started out.
And this is St. Catherine?
Yeah, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Oh, I forgot that you are international. Yeah, that's big up Take One Media.
Yeah.
Yep. London, England, entire UK, big up. Yeah man, so I must remember now that I'm dealing with an international media house. Take One Media, London. So I am shop number 7, Dougal Plaza, 10 South Street, Old Harbour, St. Catherine, Jamaica to be specific. And I'm right here now in Old Harbour, Jamaica. at my house that all those work that have been put in over the years pay off, got me here as well, you know. Very proud to do this interview again from Take One Media, because I remember it was what, about 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago, and here we are today again. So I'm very grateful. Thank you.
So from the last time we did like a small interview with you now, all things progress from there. Any more thing in the market? Any more?
All right. You see, there's a saying that give more than what you've been paid for. And I truly believe in it, because I always give more than what I've been paid for. And not only that, I try to give all the time to everyone as much as I can. So since that interview, I should say I've obtained interview from IRFM, Jamaica, over and over. I get like 2 hours on the station. Me and IRFM Jamaica 2 hours for the entire day, almost that. CVM TV, Black Rock Radio as well, London, I Just Star, Mindset, Vibes, too much. Power 106 out here, Jamaica, Derval Malcolm, It's 97, all over. But Queen Elise Kelly, Easy Skanking, Art, Mind and Soul to Soul. That's where the big thing came from. That was a turning point of my life, I must say. Let's keep it professional. Yeah, man. As His Majesty Haile Selassie would say, the turning point of his life, yeah, was when, you know, he found out that to help the Ethiopian people lies on his shoulder. And, you know, he have to make sure that the earth becomes his mom. So I'm like His Majesty in a different form, you know. I'm like Prince His Majesty. Yeah, I'm the last one for my mom as well, and the earth became my mom. So I look to the earth for everything, so I teach the world. God is the greatest physician. The earth is the largest pharmacy. Your body is the greatest healer. And herb is the healing of the nation. Honorable.
Yeah. We noticed recently a lot of sickness going on all over the world. And that I came to Jamaica, in England, lots of black people suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, and those things. What's the difference from now and then? You know, back in the days, I don't think so much people are suffering from all this sickness over there.
Very dominant point. Yeah, and
there's a cure to all these.
Very relevant question.
Yeah.
All right. It's a fact that the sicknesses that the young people having now, back in the days, is the old people used to have them. Yeah. Like when I was a kid, I remember when them say, Mr. Ben get a stroke. Ma Ben, they wouldn't even say Mr. Ben. When they say Ma Ben gets stroke, your grandmother tell the neighbor, saying, you check it out, Ma Ben at 76 or 60 enough, get a stroke.
Yeah.
Now, a man say, your virgin Govy get strokes. Me I say, Govy at 32. So, what happened is that the food that Ma Ben them used to eat back in the days sustained them to live to say 60 enough, 70 enough before them could have get a stroke. That means if knowledge was there, they could have proceeded further. But these young people now, a matter of fact, baby don't born with jaundice anymore. They born them with diabetes now. You have young people, 16, 20 that have cancer. People used to live with cancer for 40, 30 years before it started to infest and create a demise. So it's really the way of living and the diet. Because like me used to tell people as well, back in the days, fast food used to be orange, banana, guinea, cherry, sweet cup off of the sorosy tree, seeing cane, sour sap. You squeeze the banana them on the bunch until you find the third one. So if mama cook and you're hungry and food not ready yet, you squeeze until you find two turn banana you eat, or you eat one orange or two tomato or something natural. See, nowadays you make a meal, these average people nowadays, they go buy two patty, saturated fat and all of that, flour, meat, everything, or then go eat fries or fried chicken or a burger, or then go drink soda, bun and cheese, biscuit, bread. So one food is natural, one is unnatural. So one is natured and one is denatured. So one nurture you and one denurture you. So one is live and one is processed. One is phytochemical and one is chemical to destroy you. You get me? So the old people used to eat the right food for fast food. But nowadays the young people eating the wrong food for fast food. And then change it from fast food now, you know. It's called fun food now. Fun food. So when you're going on picnic, you grab the KDC or the Gerber wing or the vloggers or whatever you want to call them. So you take those. People don't make food anymore to bring on picnic. They get fun food. So these fun fast food, it brings the fast sicknesses. So most people are voluntarily contributing to the sicknesses from what they are consuming on a daily basis. So people, not I would say survey show me now and knowledge that people not gonna live to see over 50, maybe 10, 20 years from now, and it have to do with the way of life and the eating habits.
Is there a cure to all these, some of these sicknesses?
All right. I wouldn't use the word cure, because when you use the word cure, people can make an explosive claim, as in fraudulent. So I would say there's healing for everything, and there's a herb for every purpose. As the Bible said, God made the cattle, the grass for the cattle, and the herb for the service of man. And the herb is for the healing of the nation. So I perceive that everyone should be perceptible enough to let the food be the medicine and the medicine be them food, because you became what you eat. The goat, the cow, the grass, the goat, the cow, the ass, and the elephant, them eat grass and drink water. And those are the biggest and the heaviest living thing on the planet. And they only eat grass and drink water, and they weigh tons of pounds. That's very intelligent for the animals to eat phytochemical and drink H2O, water. So they're getting iron, minerals, and vitamins, enzymes and everything from the grass, the phytochemical. And they're getting the oxygen from the water. Every cell in the human body receives them energy from oxygen. So the ass could eat grass and water and bring it around the world, running and look fit and shine and full of muscle. But you think you have to eat the cow or the ass to implement amino acid and oxygen? Nah. That's kind of, we're going back. We're going back. So we're getting it wrong now. Human beings think that they're intelligent and that they're smarter than the animals. But they don't realize we lost our way, and the animals still being indigenous and holistic to the fullest.
If someone come to you and say they got they suffer from diabetes and come to you and say, what can you do for them? They've done the test, the doctor said, well, this is it, you have to live with this for your rest of your life. Said type 1 diabetes then, yeah?
Okay.
And they come and say, what can you do for me?
All right. First thing I would do for a diabetic patient is alkaline and detoxify the body. Why? Is that diabetes is essentially a disease of a degeneration of some part of the digestive tract, nearly always the pancreas. When the pancreas fails to function normally and does not produce enough insulin, right there, doctor diagnose a patient with diabetes. Another cause of diabetes, but commonly less known, is obesity. People that consume too many starch that is unable to break down and get rid of. See, then again, we make a mistake by eating and drinking at the same time, as I mentioned before, the pancreas. The pancreas is the main organ that lies just behind the digestive tract. That do all of the breaking down and the extraction from the food that you chew. So when you eat and drink at the same time, the pancreas don't get to work because the pancreas get lazy. The way we eat and drink is from the slave plantation, the Willing syndrome. They used to treat us as slaves down here. So when they give you an hour or half hour to eat, by the time you don't eat, you have to drink same time, go back to work. Most people that working in the industries now and in the pharmacies and the big companies, it's the same thing. They give you 1 hour for lunch and you have to go back to work. A proper digestion, ask any doctor this, a proper digestion took place within 8 to 16 hours. So if you eat and rush to go back to work and drink something while you're at work, the food don't even finish assimilating yet, plus to start digest. Then the pancreas don't get to work because it's gonna stay there lazy. The pancreas is the organ that produces a juice that is a gooey juice that is called pancreatic juice. That is what the doctors call insulin. So when the pancreas fails to function normally, it does not produce enough insulin. So right there, that patient pancreas break down. So the body fails to function normally and does not produce its own pancreatic juice, which is called insulin. So after I alkaline and detoxify them, then I change the diet. I give them this is the first thing I would normally give to a diabetic patient, and most patients as well. The colon cleanse. This clean the colon, urinary tract, bloodstream, lymphatic system, cellular system, endocrine and innate system. Yes. Why? 80% of healing is from cleansing. Most people don't mention these things. And it is very factual and evident because it's the food that we ingest stay inside our body cavity, or large intestine, get putrefied. It intoxicates the bloodstream as well. Each capillaries, venules, veins, or arteries, they're all connected to the large intestine, and the stomach is the second brain. Most of the time you eat right throughout the day. Tomorrow you go to the bathroom, you barely pass your feces. Following day again, you eat right throughout the day. Tomorrow you go to the bathroom, barely pass feces. So what? We're automatically storing feces in our large intestine. And once you're storing feces, it's called slow poison. That word intoxication, in other words, it is called slow poisoning. So most of the food that we ingest on a daily basis lies within our stomach. And why? The colon, it starts straight, but it go like this. The large intestine and the small intestine, they all make a turn. So average people walking around the planet walking with at least 10-12 pounds of feces, and I'm talking a slim built person. A person that is heavily built might have up to 25 pounds of feces in the stomach. So if you have all that waste in your stomach, like as I said before, A lot of time you go to the bathroom, you barely pass feces. And when you do pass feces, you smell that corrosive ammonia. Is that is saying to you, waste food, spoiled food is here, need to go. Averagely, nowadays I found out that most people don't use the bathroom. Averagely, people use the bathroom now once every two weeks. Yes, a lot of my patients, some use once a week, some don't use the toilet. When I say the bathroom, I mean the toilet. Most people not using the toilet nowadays less than every 14 days, some every 7 days. But by right, we vegan, vegetarian people, we use the bathroom every day, at least twice daily, especially in the morning. So I always tell diabetic patients as well, your diet have to consist of a lot of live food. What them call raw food, it should be live food. Why? It helps the stomach to create its own enzymes. The more enzymes you have, is the better the flora function, and is the better the metabolism work as well. So most diabetic patients have metabolism problem because they are storing feces. So after I cleanse them, then the cure-all now. This restore the pancreas, and not only the pancreas, the spleen, kidney, liver, and this is the heart best friend as well. This is one of the best things for high cholesterol as well. So I don't like to blow my own trumpet, because I help people worldwide and I have reviews from people all over the world. People that you might know, people that be your family, you watching. Some of the people that put up those testimonial videos about me helping them with the worst of sore foot or doctor sent to amputate, cancer of the breast, lungs, prostate, cervical cancer, female with fibroids, cysts, black tube, all those videos that you're going to see on my page. Yes, my page, www.inihealthnutrition.com or www.inihealthandnutrition.com. You see it all for yourself, and you might be surprised. Somebody's your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, or your family. So it's evident that we're helping people with these products all over the world, especially, as I mentioned, diabetes. Then again, let me touch a few more points before we leave diabetes. Most males with diabetes suffer from impotency, erectile dysfunction, and blurred vision as well for both male and female. These products will let you honestly forget that you have erectile dysfunction, or blurred vision problems, or metabolic problems as well. And your energy is going to be there, triglycerides are flow up on its right level, everything balanced, glucose, everything balanced, and you get the fun again, alive.
People going to criticize and say, are you sure about that? It's just people always picking up their own.
That's what I don't choose to do that, because I've been doing this from age 17, and to be honest, it reached a level now where I don't have to do nothing. I can just stay home and just live, exercise, go swimming, make love to my beautiful lady, take care of the kids. I don't have to do nothing more. So to be talking to gas up my thing, nah, I never do that, and I will never do that, because you know what, true medicines are judged by the quality of the results, not by the promotion that is obtained. Yeah.
Have you ever been a doctor criticize your thing?
Yeah, in the beginning, but they became my best friends now. And some of them also studying holistic medicine now, based on what I teach them. They taught me a lot as well, because I love to work with the MDs, because what the medical doctors do, they diagnose the patient for me, in I would say a sincere way, because they have the machines and everything and all of that, because we're holistic. So I'm more like, they call it primitive, but I remember there wasn't any hospital. Female used to have baby underneath a tree. There wasn't any pharmacy, there wasn't any lab. So for me, the highest science is plant a seed, grow a tree, nurture it, bear food, feed yourself. So the first step is letting your food be medicine. And when I say that, I mean eat food that is medicine, because if you don't do that, you have to go eat medicine as food. And what them have out there as medicine is tabs, chemicals, side effects. And it's factual. Even some herbs carry side effects, we must say. So we have to be moderate. And in some cases as well, you know, the drugs is very much, you know, inevitable to use, because surgeries, you know, a quick fix, sometimes that needed, you know, but we're not gonna rely on, you know, things that's gonna be messing up other areas while doing a quick fix here. But we all have to do a quick fix at times. So, you know, the doctors are just as relevant as us in every aspect, and I must say that. And the time my MD took to study as well is an honor and a respect, because I'm not lie you. I love study, and I study a lot from the MDs them, and sometimes I wonder how them do it. I'm being honest, and me not criticize the MDs them. Maybe I used to do that before I have the knowledge of them. You know, so maybe them criticize me before them have the knowledge of me as well. But I don't think they will be doing that anymore, because my results are evident. And a lot of things that the medical doctors gave up on, I take very serious, and I show them that herb is really the healing of the nation. Like sometimes them send sore foot to cut off people with ulcer sore, diabetic sores, and I'm the specialist on that. And it's evident, it's there. You go on my page, you see it. Find those people, check before and after videos. It's all there, all over the world. So they're not going to criticize me anymore, because they know of my work now.
Yeah. You got proof now.
Yeah, that's it. You know, the evidence is there, and people is everything. And you know, if you're doing bad, people are going to say you're doing bad. If you're doing good, people are going to say you're doing good. You get me? And you know, the voice of the people is the voice of Jah. So if they say King Ises is a good healer, he's a good healer. If the people say he's not, he's not. I'm good with what the people say. Did I heal with herbs, animal liver, vegan lifestyle? So when them go with Gentiles them there, and the people them where drink the raw alcohol, get the set me joint and beat it, wrap it around the broke toe, dry it out. Yeah, that's why you have oxygen, inhale, exhale. Like what they call JPS a power plant, that's not the power plant. The power plant is the plant that bearing food for you to sustain you. And mama never even could read, because the slave master didn't never allow mama to read or go to school. Why you have May pen, garden pen, church pen, Marcook's pen, iron, potassium, magnesium, minerals, you name it. Try this high potency shake. Don't work, money back.
He left and decided to live in England. And then I certainly went to England with that drive, you know, that I wanted to do well academically. Because I was in the top class, there was a set curriculum that we all had to follow. But I certainly wouldn't mind to be an advisor to the minister. Jamaica is home. And also I find Jamaica to be so different to the rest of Ireland. I have never, ever had any experience like that in Jamaica. I think Jamaica is one of the most fantastic places in the whole world.
It's me alone finding my seat for myself. Him direct me.
And where was this?
It was at Windsor Road in Spanish Town. And I say, why? The woman they have bomb in her bag, you know. We not walk near her at all, you know, man. To me, I see Islam as a true way of life. Before the day finish, Allah provide something for me. Buy from me and say that it tastes different from the Christian chicken.
People in the club not really have the same mindset what me have. Me is, for people, me is more a community person. I want to see this community better and try to make this beach what it's supposed to be. You know, because this beach can generate a lot of income for a lot of way in our community, you know.
Yeah, man, and we chop you out, rake you up, we burn it, we not get no pay from nobody. We just do it on our own.
If you can't help, you not help. We don't want no money from you. But if you can't give you something to fix up a place, then
It's a beautiful environment. So we're there and we are doing what we can do what is possible. We need help, because we don't have the cash.